Yeah.
Basketball in Africa, basketball in the NBA.
Yeah, of course. I'm talking about support. Those guys come out every night.
Look at that.
Every night to support it.
Wow.
Every
night
Maggie,
I mean, I'm like, when I look at some names in the, okay. So I go to say whereas when I look at some names, I'm like, okay, where are these guys coming from? When they started from the bench, I mean,
we always talk about
Maggie,
That's it.
Okay, that's what they've got in the squad.
That's one of those players on the Warriors bench that, you know, on any given night can fill the start shift. He can do it. You know that.
Quality everywhere.
Got a rare start and he had to drop 17
points he added. And but Klay Thompson, like you mentioned earlier, had 25 points. And the Warriors expectedly, you know, defeated the New York Knicks 103-90. The Warriors, for me, I mean, they're back home now after going on a road trip. They're back home and they have to return with a win, and that's exactly what they did in that particular game. And in other games, we had Danilo Gallinari scoring 20 of his 27 points in the first half to lead the Denver Nuggets past the Portland Trail Blazers 132-120. Damian Lillard scored 40 points for the Blazers in that losing effort. Austin, whenever you scored that many points and your team still ends up on the losing side, very painful.
Very painful.
Yeah, you took the
John Wall can't tell you the story.
You took the words right out of my mouth. And unfortunately, Al Farouk Aminu still out with a back problem, a sore back, and that's what they're calling it at the moment. And so hopefully he can return to court as soon as possible. Kawhi Leonard scored 18 points and 10 rebounds. Paul Gasol still playing good basketball. He had 18 points and 9 rebounds until the San Antonio Spurs passed the Phoenix Suns 107-92. The San Antonio Spurs, no more Tim Duncan, but it looks like they're moving on really well. Without Tim Duncan. Kawhi is going to be a superstar in a few years' time.
That's right.
Paul Gasol is a veteran. We know what he can do. And you still have the likes, the other veterans on the team, Parker and Co. So the Spurs doing really well, no surprises at all. I think they will provide the stiffest opposition for the Warriors in the West. So I'm tipping those two teams to get to the final of the Western Conference. And last but not the least, Anthony Davis had 35 points and 16 rebounds, 5 block shots, you know, to lead the New Orleans Pelicans down past the Indiana Pacers 102-95.
Yeah, that's the way it is from the NBA.
That's what it is. And then when we talk about the Golden State Warriors and we just see a name pop up when we don't see the regular guys, I start wondering. That just tells you that there's just enough in the Arsenal. They can't just go. Remember last season, Tayo, when I think they were struggling in the game, and suddenly it was Barbosa that stepped up. You remember that game, and everyone was like, come on, even this guy is a beast right there. And we're not talking much about Andre Iguodala now, but hey, don't put him out yet. I mean, those guys, when he gets his chance, he will fly.
And it helps to keep the starters fresh as well, too, because they don't have to, you know, strain themselves all night, because they've got, you know,
maybe play like 15, 10 minutes,
quality backups.
Don't just rest all of them
on the bench.
Yeah.
So the Warriors have that
under fire right now.
The Warriors have that going in their favor. So, Austin, when the playoffs come, we'll get to you know, finally assess this Warrior side. That's when we really matter. That's when it's really matters.
That's the real season.
Exactly.
That's when it starts. So do whatever you're doing now. Let's talk about you. But if we cannot talk about you during the playoffs, then
I mean, there's a reason they call this. What's going on right now? They call it the regular season. There's a reason why it's just regular.
Just have fun.
Yeah.
Just have fun. No titles.
When the postseason comes, then we start to judge a lot of the sides.
Okay, let's talk about rewarding sporting excellence. The Edo State FA Awards. That's one award that is getting better and better every year. And then big ups to our friend Frank Elaboya and the guys at the Edo State Football Association celebrating sporting excellence. That's really good for sports in general, because when you tell people, well done, we appreciate what you're doing, it motivates them to do more. And our own Cecilia Omogbe has been nominated for the award of Media Person for the year 2016. Channel Sports, we keep winning. So Cecilia, we'll go there, get us the award, and then bring it, and then we'll celebrate it right here. Yeah, she has to go pick up the award for Channel Sports. But not just Cecilia. Nigerian legend Brighton Okaro is thrilled. This is what we talk about. Right? When you give such an indigene from Edo State an opportunity to come out and you say well done to other guys that are also doing well, is heartwarming.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if former Super Eagles defender Brighton Okaro He's there. You also have a Humphrey Edobo. He's also there. Samson Ozogula, Sunday Eboegbe, Francis Mwendafe, Friday Elaho, and of course Monday Egwaven. These are, outstanding footballers of our time. So they're actually getting this award because of their contribution to football in Nigeria, especially when they were playing for Super Eagles. So you will see them being honored is also another good one. You also have a veteran journalist like Sam John, Akido Shitu, all of them will join it. And of course, there's also Media Personalities of Our Times Award, while late Stephen Keshi, of course, and Amodi Shuaibu alongside Edo Fifa Badge Referee Friday Omoro and Austin Allens will be given posthumous award. So it's taking place today in Benin City, Edo State.
That's right.
And it's going to be 6 p.m.
So very good one. Just
what
also
about
mention
the coaches as well? They're not being left out.
Yeah, you have Lawrence Akpokona, Danny Gabor, Solomon Ogbede. These are some of the outstanding coaches of our time. Then you also have the 1985 Under-17 World Cup winning Golden Eaglet.
85, yeah.
That's the Evergreen Award, all of them. 1985, they also get award. And of course, Super Eagles forward Sazio Demige will scoop the award, Football Ambassador of Edo State 2016.
Big ups to Edo State. It's doing so well, and if you go through the names, you know the state has actually produced a lot of sporting
and it's on the right
personalities.
day celebrate this guy.
We also celebrate our friend Zuru Ikazuagbe. He's also nominated for the Media Personality of the Year. And Sam John, we've always put a call across to you. Hey, we're still waiting for you. He loves talking about sports in Nigeria, and he's also a part of the veteran journalists that we will be celebrated at the Edo State FA Awards. We're following down religiously. Let's get on with the show now. Talk about grassroots football development. Pamodzi, we know they're doing so well with the Okpekpe road race. They're getting ready because they know kids will soon get into the holiday season. And Tayo Cecilia, what they're doing is they've called former Super Eagles player Daniel Amokachi, former coach Fani Amu. They say bring kids together. When I hear some particular ages that you want to put kids into practice, ages 4 to 6, let them start learning the basics of football. That's just so sweet.
Yeah,
definitely.
Very, very laudable. And whenever you hear Fani Amu, I mean, they used to call him Transformer of talent.
More about this. Just go on this break. Now we'll come back. We'll talk more about awards and reward system.